This one is for Dollface. Okay, Dollface, this is for you, sweetheart. Here's all your cards. They're all laid out so you can see them. And I will show you one by one. Here we go. Your first card here is the Four of Fire. The Four of Fire, this is someone with red or blonde hair. This is current heart situations. It's letting you know that currently, at this given moment, there is contentment, there's peace, there's abundance. There is a happy home life, and also, too, the successful of a completion of a project. So if there's a certain project that needs to be taken care of with this individual, it is coming to head right now. It's also letting you know that you've come to terms with this individual on exactly who they are. Sometimes financial security relationships, sometimes we can feel very alone. And it's a reminder that there might be a possible conversation that is needed. The person has great interest in making sure that everything is provided for you, which is actually a very beautiful thing. Despite how some people are, because it is fire, so south, that usually means someone might have a little bit of a temper. But it's nothing that you can't get through, and it's nothing that actually can't be resolved. Some can't, and some can. The Seven of Earth, which is aids or hinders the situation over on top of it. 7 is like the 7 tears of Mary. There might be a bumpy road, there might be more tears than usual, but it's letting you know that your seeds are well planted. It's letting you know that there's a temporary pause. Temporary pause can be anything from like, oh shit, where do we go from here? And it's letting you know that it's okay. Trust and believe that right now that you're having unnecessary worry. Think positive. Let go of the past. It's hard to let go of the past. I'd be the first one to admit it. But trust and believe it's going to get better. Just let it go. Move on. It's okay to forgive. Just remember, just as long as they don't own a piece of you. Give them peace, so they don't own a piece of you, and it gives you peace. Never necessarily means what they have done is right, but we're learning to forgive and move on. Because that leads you to the Lover's card, which is at the foundation of you. Is letting you know that you've gotten a grip on the relationship. There's an intimate relationship going on. It's letting you know to make sure that you weigh all your options before you take any drastic changes. Because right now the most important thing is your health. To make sure that your stress is not making any, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, keeping you from doing your daily activities, stuff of that nature. So if you're finding yourself bickering with your mate a little more than usual, it's okay to be a little quiet at the moment. You've gotten a grip on everything that's going on. It is going to get better. Sometimes some situations can seem a lot worse than others, but currently at the moment now, it's where you need to be. There's a learning lesson on hand that needs to be taken care of, okay? Your next card here, the Magician card. This is something of the past, of a male. This usually describes somebody that, unfortunately, they don't realize they do a lot of self-sacrifice before they realize anything in the love house. It's letting you know it's ready for change. You can have ready for change in a current relationship or a new relationship that could be possibly coming. Life is very magical right now. Your psychic abilities are very strong right now. Make sure you enjoy the simple things like butterflies, roses, stuff of that nature, hence spirit signs. Look those up as they come across in your travel. Trust and believe they will guide you on the right path that you need to continue to be, and everything is going to be okay. Again, be careful with the Magician phase. This is usually self-dealing with someone else when it comes to great sacrifices, learning in the love house. What's above you is the Three of Water. Three of Water is west. This is something of the past. This is letting you know it's come full circle. There is a possible celebration or wedding or graduation that is coming that you might not want to feel that you want to go to, but this is something that you need to go to because you will find out some information that you need to know to help you move on to your continued path. And just make sure that you're taking time out to make sure you have some fun for yourself, okay, sweetheart? Your next one is the Queen of Water. This is going towards your future. This, again, is someone of your past. But they're entering you towards the future right now. This person is very tender-hearted, very empathetic, very loving, very giving. Is letting you know that this relationship develops to a whole new level. Hence, giving forgiveness, receiving forgiveness. Make sure you trust your intuition right now. Trust your gut or you'll be in the rut. I can't stress that enough. And that's just basically it. Make sure that you're caring for yourself the way you care for others. Because if you care for others more than you care for yourself, that's when you find yourself depleting your spirit, depleting your health, depleting your own personal desire needs that keeps you going also. Okay, sweetheart? You hold those dolls close. Because right now you're having a renewal. This is how you should be seeing yourself. This is in relation to the Lover's card. It's letting you know to make sure that you review and reevaluate everything. There are assets and favorable facts that are coming your way. You are due 3 truths. There's 3 things that you are uncertain of. And you will find out the truth on all 3 of those before the month is ended. So make sure you take the time to reanalyze everything before you move on to your next direction. That's very important at this moment. 8 of Fire, this is house environment, someone with red or blonde hair. This is a time that is letting you know this is events that are moving very fast, very quickly. There might be possible delays that need to overcome. Nothing that you can't get through. Unfortunately, it might be a repeated situation, but you can get through this. And if you find yourself having a lot of things happening at once, baby steps. Just take one thing at a time and everything will work out for you. Your hopes and fears, red blonde hair, 7. This again is letting you know you make sure you defend your beliefs, okay? If you have hopes and fears with anybody that's like downplaying your personal beliefs, I'll use myself as an example. My ex-husband threatened to lock me up because of my abilities, hence I will never sign marriage papers when I'm married, if I were to ever get married again. I may be faithful to you, but I ain't signing no papers. And just basically pick and choose your battles wisely. Sometimes the worst things in life is being a very strong, independent woman, and when we feel the need to swallow our pride in order to save our emotional state or physical state, sometimes it's needed. So just heed caution with that. Just focus more on yourself. And focus on yourself on the reasons why you're going through this. See if it's a repeated pattern. See if it's a different way how you can change the repeated pattern for yourself. Sometimes we have broken bird syndrome too much. We can't fix everyone. Your final outcome card is the World card. It's a beautiful card. You are highly guided by Saint Michael, and he's letting you know that it is a job well done. No matter what situation you are in, he is there to see you through whatever you need to get through in order to have the world at your hands, okay? And let's roll your dice, sweetheart, okay? Here we go. Alrighty, there's your, whoops, see if I show this right. I don't know how to do this phone. Alrighty, you got a West Element die. This is a situation dealing with the past. Whoever you are dealing with in the past, drastic changes will be coming. It's a necessary change that needs to come. Don't be afraid because you are surrounded by guardians and angels. Okay, sweetheart? My prayers go out to you, and I will continue to have you on my praying altar. Take care, and thank you so much for always standing by my side. You're the only one. There's a lot of people that follow me here, but you are the only one that actually stuck it out with me even through the drama bullshit. There's a lot of other people that have, but you did it a different way, and a very nice, classy way, and I really appreciate that. So, mwah. Peace, love, and light to you, sweetheart. Namaste.